If you've been paying close attention, this shouldn't really be shocking news, but we do have official news when Legion Remix is going to be coming out, and that is October 7th. Let's just break down briefly what the difference is between Mop Remix, in case you played that, into what's going to be Legion Remix. In case you were out of the loop the last time this happened, Miss Panari Remix was amazing. Basically, you play this character on a retail client, it's on a separate server, and you just are insanely juiced. Like, you're broken. The idea is to be overpowered. You're going to overpower a lot of content. And that just kind of adds the chaos and fun. But there are a few differences going into this version of Remix. First up, where do you get that power from? In Miss Pandaria Remix, you had threads that empowered your cloak, and you had gems, and all the gear was the same item level. This time, all your power is going to be coming from your artifact weapon and your gear. But instead of bolstering your gear with bronze, you're actually going to have to farm out your gear from raids and open world content. The cool thing about your artifact is there's different schools of magic that you can choose to use. And here's a little example to look at. You'll have 5 different schools of magic to choose from. You'll have Nature, Fel, Arcane, Storm, and Holy. And you can mix and match that however you would like. There's also a great refund system, so you don't have to worry about constantly retraining your weapon in case you want to have different schools of magic to play with. On top of which you'll get amulets throughout the game that can give you different schools of magic or bolster whatever magic you're trying to use to even more potential. In regards to open world content, the Warcraft team is ripping a page out of Diablo's book. So we're going to have heroic worlds here. Basically, all the mobs throughout the zone are going to be modified. They're going to have increased health and damage and possibly even affixes to deal with. On top of which you'll have these time warped obelisks. This will just give you a temporary buff. So it'll just make you feel more juiced, more strength, more zug. And one of the really important differences in Mop Remix, you had all the content available right out the gate. When it comes to Legion, it's going to be coming out in 2-week intervals. So that way you can slowly progress through all the content. So we're going to have October 7th, 21st, November 4th, 18th, and then the last final push will be December 9th. And that's going to be like the complete chaos, unleash, and have as much fun as you possibly can before Remix ends. Now you might be asking, Touchpad, what's the point of doing this? We already played through Legion. Sure, you get to be bolstered and have a little bit of fun, be chaotic, and do a lot of damage. What's the point? Well, much like the last time Remix, it's cosmetics. So there'll be a lot of new mounts, reskin mounts, Fel infused mounts, and transmog you can obtain in this version. So you'll be able to collect bronze throughout doing your Legion Remix, festivities and whatnot, and be able to obtain really cool things. There you go, there's your brief overview of what Legion Remix is going to be like. And obviously, like with last time with Mop Remix, y'all really like the community guild that we made for it, so we're going to have the same chaos again. I hope you guys come join us. Cheers, and have a legendary day.